It's a new workout time. I've got another one for you. You know, all I do in quarantine is sit around and think of different workouts that we can all do together, okay? It's not true. I do more things than just that. But nonetheless, I have another workout for you that you can do from the comfort of your own home. This one is an 8-minute Emom series, okay? So Emom standing for every minute on the minute. You get to do 2 different exercises, okay? Each of those exercises has a prescribed number of repetitions that you'll try to get through. If it takes you less than a minute, then congratulations, you get to rest a little bit. Until the next minute starts, then you'll do them again. If it takes you the whole minute, then you just gotta keep working straight through for 8 minutes at a time, okay? After you've worked for your 8 minutes, you get 1 full minute to rest, or, oh, that's right, I'm kicking it up a notch again. Or we have an active recovery that I've put into these as an optional thing to do. It's just gonna be a position that you're gonna hold for the full minute. So I'll take you really quickly through all of the exercises, and then we'll go through them as a group. If you're with me, it's a group? Sure, okay. The first one, we're gonna do 10 plank overhead reaches. Okay, so that's your plank here on the ground, and then you're gonna reach overhead. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. Immediately, we're gonna go to a forward lunge with a knee drive right after that. So it's forward lunge, knee drive, forward lunge, knee drive, okay? Same leg over and over again, 8 times on each leg. 8 minutes of that. It's a lot, yeah? Then we have a full minute to rest. During your minute of rest, you have the option to hold a side plank for a full minute. Now, if that's not in your wheelhouse, then you just take your minute and rest. Totally okay. All right, the next 2 minutes are gonna be Spider-Man push-ups. So we're doing 8 total. A true Spider-Man push-up comes down to the floor and then back up with that leg driving in. If you would like to modify that, it's a knee and then a push-up, okay? Alternate legs, we're doing 8. And then we have 8 donkey kick burpees. All right, so it's a little fun variation on a burpee. We're gonna come down to the floor, donkey kick, and jump, okay? 8 times. Then you have the other side of your side plank hold. If you would like to work during your rest period, if you just wanna rest, totally okay with that. All right, now, the next set of exercises is going to be 6 RDLs to an overhead press with a lateral leg reach. What? It's so many things. So here's what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna bring out a chair just for my demonstration purposes, but I'm gonna actually do this on the couch when I get to it. So I've got 2 little silly weights here. I'm gonna use those for now, just for demonstration purposes. So I'm gonna take an RDL with a lateral leg reach towards that surface, tap, and then I'm gonna stand up and press overhead. So it's RDL, tap, and a lift up overhead. This is actually a little bit high, so if you have something a little bit lower, that would be great. Mostly because I don't want you setting your weight onto that surface. I want you to hold the leg up and use your muscles to keep it there. So you're doing 6 on each side. Then you're going to do 20 high knee taps. Or high knee toe taps. Same surface that you've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 20. And then of course, you rest for the remainder of the minute. Chair is moving out of the way. More than likely, I'm just gonna use my couch for that. And then the last set, oh, I didn't tell you what your optional rest thing is. Hollow body hold. These are tough, right? This guy, try to hold that for a full minute. Then our last one is 6 on each side, lateral lunge to a curtsy. Now you're welcome to hold on to your weights again, but I honestly think this is plenty, just with your own body weight. So we're gonna do lateral lunge, curtsy. That's 1, 2, okay, 6 on each side. And then you've got 10 bicycle sit-ups. So a bicycle crunch, different than a sit-up, is when you just kind of twist from side to side. Bicycle sit-up, or sit-up with a knee drive and twist, is more of that little situation, okay? So those are your exercises. Go ahead and gather the things that you might need, or that you might think you want, and I'm gonna lead you through a little bit of a warm-up, alrighty? So for this warm-up today, just start standing and we're gonna reach the arms overhead. I'm listening to my weird copyright-free music again so that I don't get flagged from YouTube and then have to do this video like 3 million times. Or twice. It's really different from 3 million. All right, warming up that spine a little bit more. You're gonna place your hands on your thighs, arch your back, bend your knees, roll down. And then curl to roll all the way up to the top. Inhale as you arch down. And then round your spine as you come up. A little faster. Down, and up, and down, and up. 2 more times. Down, and up. This time go down, stay down. Bring your hands to the floor. Step your knees down to the ground. Take a bird dog reach. 5 on each side. Feel those abs. Switching sides. Hands are gonna go back down again. Tuck those toes, press all the way back to a long plank position. And we'll just take a few long lunge. Twist to reach. Hands down, hips up, down dog. Probably seen me do this one before. Absolutely one of my favorite warm-ups. As I get that twist, that rotation in my body. Hips lifting up to the ceiling. One more each side. All right, take a moment. Anything else you feel like you need to do, now is the time to go for that. I'm gonna have us start with our first 2 exercises in just about 10 seconds. So, for you all, that's your 10 plank overhead reaches and your forward lunge to a knee drive. Alrighty, no equipment necessary. We're taking it away in 3, 2, 1, 8 minutes on the clock. Once you're done your 10 reaches, you've got your 8 knee drives on each side. All right, so that took me about 40 seconds to do. I've got 20 seconds to rest. We're doing it again 8 more times, well, 7 more times, all right? So if you don't feel totally burnt out, that's okay. You've got time. Second minute. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1. 10s and 8s. Yet. 10 more seconds, and we take it in for a third time. I can't hold up the right number of fingers. That's 4. This is 3. I do know how to count. Ready, set, let's go. I am like nailing this with timing. keep getting notifications on my phone, that's why I'm swiping them off. Every time. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Getting warm, heart rate's starting to get up. Again in 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, so 15 more seconds until we start that again. I'm getting a little bit slower. If you find that it's still really easy for you to push through, try adding on a few more of those lunges, right? Instead of doing 8, you could do 10. Easy way to fix, but we're going again in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew. Getting close. Good news is you do not have to do this one again today. So we're going through it 3 more times, and you're done with that series. Thinking about how you can make each one better every single time. How can you tighten up that core? Ready? Set. Let's go. Wide through the chest. Lengthen that width out of your shoulder blades. Knee drive. Uh-oh, my timer has a low battery. Better plug it in soon. All right, hopefully it'll last for this last 2 minutes. Then I'll have to run and get a charger. But you've got about 10 more seconds before we do this again. Oh yes, oh yes. Ready, set, let's go. Last 2 times. Whew. All right. 20 seconds. I'm getting that charger. I promise I'll be right back. Oh boy, oh boy. 5 more seconds, then we do this again for the last time. Who's ready? Better be you. Ready, set, let's go. All right, not bad. Drive off that front leg. Power nice and high. Push up onto those back toes if you want a little bit of extra work. Done. So now you get the rest of this time, plus whatever we got left after that, for a full minute of rest. I gotta take this off of. Did you hear that noise? That was great. Oh man, so fun. It was an elephant noise. Low power mode is off. 1 full minute to rest. Our next 2, so that you remember, are the Spider-Man push-ups. I'm asking for 8. That's 4 on each side. If you need to make it a little bit less than that, that's okay. And then your donkey kicks with a burpee, okay? So again, your Spider-Man push-up is going to look like that. Oh, but better than me, because mine was pretty crappy. And then your donkey kick burpee is a jump and knees up. All right? You might get a little dizzy. If you want to just do a regular burpee, you know that I'm cool with that, okay? All about moving your body, finding your own limitations. In 5. Here's 3, 2, and 1. 8 times, Spider-Man push-up. Now I'm gonna take 8 donkey kick burpees. 1, 2, all right. Oh boy, that one took a little bit longer. Only 10 seconds to go. Bring your modifiers if you need to just do, timer's on. If you just need to do 8 knees to elbows and then 8 push-ups, I'm cool with that. Ooh, mama. That's a tough one. Definitely out of breath, but we're going again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, 5 more rounds. Oh boy. Maniac time. Crazy lady that made this one up. All right, I'm gonna try to modify this next round. If any of you wanna see what that looks like, have a look. Ready, set? Let's go. So that's knee, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna come down to my knees. My elbow's starting to feel a little fatigued. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I'm gonna go for those burpees. For my burpee, instead of going all the way up to my hands, I'll just take that jump back. Or if you wanna practice just lifting your feet up off the floor a little bit, or maybe tucking your knees in towards your chest, kicking your heels to your booty, you can do that too. All right, I didn't count, but I talked. Plus there's only 10 more seconds to rest before we do it again. Three, two, one, let's go. Oh man. I'm breaking again. All right, so here's what I'm learning. It's a lot of repetitions. If you need to modify a little bit, make them less, that's cool. If you're more jacked than I am, do more than me. All right, 2 more, no, it's 3 more rounds. Let's go. Yes, only 2 more. I hope the next set's easier. What did I make up? Kinda. 3, 2, 1. I'm going down to 6 and 6 this time. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder for me to catch my breath. I still want to talk to you. But if you are not trying to talk to an audience and you're still managing to get through all of them, do it. Last one coming up. Man, am I pumped about this last one. You'll also be halfway through your whole thing. Hey. 3, 2, 1. Last minute of this nonsense. Seconds to go. Okay, so as I sit down and recover and stretch my hands the opposite way, you still have 10 seconds, by the way. I'm just being a big nerd and cheating and stopping early. 3, 2, 1. Elephant noise. I don't think you can even hear it. So, next 2 exercises. You've got your weights. I'm gonna go on the lighter side just cause I want that RDL with a reach. Step up to overhead press, okay? So you can put your foot down on a surface. Maybe I will do it with this chair so you can see easily. And then after those RDL to overhead reaches, it's 20 high toe taps. So you're doing 6 on each leg before you get your toe taps in. Okie dokie. You still have 20 seconds to sweat. You ever notice that? When you stop moving, that's when the sweat really starts to drip. At least that's what's happening to me at the current moment. So you're welcome. I'm dripping with sweat. It's disgusting, but it's great. 3, 2, 1. Lateral tap, RDL, overhead reach. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I guess you're getting a butt shot for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, woo, 6, quickly, 20 toe taps. 1, 2, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. And I get to rest for 15 seconds. All right. It's a challenge. Legs are gonna be sore after this. We go in 3, 2, 1, round 2. So, this is easy to modify if you don't have a surface. I want you to stick your leg out to the side and come up. It's harder to balance, apparently. Mm. 20 high knees. All right, new angle. I'm gonna show you this from the side. Mostly so I don't have to keep giving the camera a butt shot. I'm not into that. 3, 2, 1. So here I go from the side this time. Reaching down, toe points forward, and then knee points forward. Six on each. And toe taps. Why I brought the chair out. Ooh! I gotta start it again. 3, 2, 1. I am not a fast worker outer. I don't fitness very fast. And I'm tired. How are you doing? Huh. Timer's coming back on in 3, 2, 1. Next minute. Let's go. Woo-wee. 20 high ones. Rest. At least if you're done. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you do not have to touch the floor, only if your body can. My hamstrings are really starting to feel this, so I'm gonna go a little higher this time. Honey, dos más. And then you only have one more pair left to go, which is a good thing because it's hard. Okay, try to keep it up for those last 2. You got me, friends? Ready, set, let's go. Yep, hamstring fire. 2, 12, 20. Oh, I'm so excited. Just one more. I'm not sure my hamstrings could take much more. Which is also a sign that, like I said, if you're gonna modify this, please listen to your body. You hear me? Don't just do it because I said to. Listen to your body. Your body knows. Here we go, final minute. That's my 6. Ooh, girl. Yee! Last set. 20 high knees. 20. Hallelujah. 1 full minute to rest. Then we get to do more leg work. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. That's your minute of rest. Last little bit of leg work. Lateral lunge to ooh, don't step on your weights. Lateral lunge to curtsy lunge. All right, I have 6 that I wrote down in my brain that I thought was gonna be an appropriate number. It might be too many, okay? So now that we're nearing the end, if you can get to 6, great. Otherwise, shoot for 5, something like that, and then 10 bicycle sit-ups. So you have to be on the ground, sitting up, driving one knee to the opposite elbow and coming all the way back down to the floor, just like this, in between every single set. Oh, I'm gonna sit back down on my chair. So yeah, real talk with Abby in her apartment yet again. My hamstrings are about to be lit tomorrow, to say the least. Like, I can feel them already. It's gonna take a couple days to get used to this one, I think. All right, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 3, 4, I think 5 is gonna be good. So let's shoot for 5 and 5 to start us off, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming all the way down to the ground for my bicycle crunch. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's got me about 10 seconds from now till we go again. Like I said, if you have to adjust your numbers, if you're not getting anywhere close to being finished, decrease those numbers, it's fine. Timer is on, let's go. All right, so take a look at my torso. It pitches forward in my lateral lunge, and it comes a little bit more upright on my curtsy. That allows me to get this booty, and then the other booty. This booty, other booty. All right, I stopped counting. So crunching, I go. Sorry, sit-ups. Why on earth do I make myself do these things? Ready again? Let's go. Lunge, curtsy, 5 times each side. And then the next. Whew. Sit-ups. All right, so full realness, I'm only doing 8 sit-ups. I'm gonna change the number in my spreadsheet right here. Like I said, this was kind of a test, so thanks for bearing with me as we test through. Oh my gosh! It's time to go again. Let's do it. No time for jibber jabber. Seconds. We're halfway there. I don't want to do it again, but we gotta. Oh yeah. Timer's on, let's go. You're halfway through this one. Look, I know you're tired because so am I, right? Just push through. It's the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds of our workout. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot those rest period working things. Totally up to you. Seconds. We're gonna take a serious hamstring stretch when this is over. P.S. Ready, set, here we go. Last 3 times. Sound on me now, you guys. To the floor, take those sit-ups. 1, 2. Oh, here's a fun way. I'm gonna actually grab onto my knee with my hand and pull myself up to help that twist. So I'm not cheating. I still feel my abs. I still feel that rotation. Just just giving my little self a little bit of assistance. Final 2. In 3, 2, 1. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll notice that mine have gotten significantly shallower. I want to keep moving my body, but I'm also realizing its limitations, okay? So I'm still working, but I'm working within healthy and safe parameters for me. I can also modify by doing a few less, but still trying to work on that range. Absolutely acceptable. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Last set coming up in 5 seconds. Last minute. Ready, set, let's go. So I'm gonna go back to that bigger range. I'm slow. I'm probably only gonna do 3 this time on each side because I'm trying to feel a little bit of a stretch as well. Like I said, I wanna keep working. I wanna keep making sure that my body feels good so that I can wake up tomorrow and still be able to move. That's our goal, right? To find functionality, not just crazy training. I know I talked about how I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make my hamstrings sore tomorrow. Now I do not wanna do that every day. That would inhibit my capacity to train more. And I lost my headband, good thing, because we're down to the last 10 seconds. Whew. Oh man. All the way to the finish if you got it. Timer is out in 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Oh man, great job you guys. So, you're welcome to just turn this off, go drink water, go take a shower. But I'm gonna take my volume down just a little bit and offer you a few cool down stretches. Look at all of this sweat. Proof. You didn't see me like stop the camera, spritz my face with a spray bottle and then drench baby oil on it like all of those people do. This is gonna be the screenshot, by the way. Okay, stretch, yeah? It's gonna feel great. So, I angled my camera down towards the floor. You can meet me on the ground. I want you to start just by hugging your knees into your chest. All right, nice and tight. Rock back and forth on your sits bones. If you want, you can pull one leg into your chest a little bit tighter. This isn't gonna feel like anything mind-blowing, really. Mostly it's a comfortable position. It's asking your body to fold in extreme ranges of motion while allowing your heart rate to come back down, okay? Now, I want you to straighten your legs all the way out in front. Take your hands back behind you, lift your chest, point and flex your feet, or point and flex your ankles, rather. Okay, if you're very tight, this position is gonna make your hamstrings hurt a little bit more. If you're a little bit looser, it'll feel the same in both, okay? Pick the one that feels a little bit easier, okay? For me, it's gonna be a pointed foot position, and I'm gonna walk my hips back just to really lengthen those hamstrings. Inhale to reach up, and then exhale, I bend all the way forward. By the time I'm ready for an inhale, I'm gonna round my spine back up again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Same thing again, inhale up. So just keep following the cycle of your breath. If I'm going faster or slower than you are, follow your own tempo, okay? Don't worry about mine. I'm here to guide you, all right? You don't have to follow my words exactly. Oh, cool update. Sweat is now dripping in my eye and it burns. This is great. Ah, owie. All right, so I'm gonna wipe my eye on my pants. It's the best I can do from here. Then we're gonna stretch out those glutes a little bit. All right, one of my favorite glute stretches is pigeon. All right, so if while you're watching this, you're like, whoa, 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 Abby, wait a second. I cannot do what you just did. I got you. Here's the deal. One foot plants in front, other leg crosses in front of it. Great stretch for the glutes. And if this is still too much for you on the floor, do it on the chair, all right? I probably could take a wild guess that everyone's done this at some point in their lives. You can still push that knee down, you can hinge forward over it, and that'll give you a nice glute stretch. So whichever one you're picking. Again, I'm gonna flop back down into my pigeon, because that's what my body needs right now. All right, switch to the other side if you have not done so already. I know I started on this side, but I took a little detour of talking about things. So, all right, let's bring it on up. I want you to roll onto a long lunge here, and then just take your hips back and front. Back and front. Two places that you can pause. You can pause here in your hamstring stretch. You can also pause forward in your hip flexor stretch. For the sake of time, I'm gonna go right to the second side. If you wanna take a little bit longer, you've always got the option to pause the video, right? All right, my friends, gather yourselves back up into the center. And thank you so much for joining me for another workout. Wipe the sweat out of your eyes and you are done.